So, Overwatch 2 retail patch notes, April 30th, 2024. Hero updates tank, Orisa, Fortify. Duration reduced from 4.5 to 3.5 seconds, and Orisa now moves 20% slower while fortified. Javelin spin, cooldown increased from 7 to 9 seconds. These are some pretty big nerfs to Orisa. I'll be honest, these are some pretty big nerfs. The duration reduced by 1 second. You clearly get punished for using it because you're going to move slower. And the Javelin spin cooldown 7 to 9 seconds. I still think this should be like 10 or 11 seconds. It's a pretty strong ability in my opinion, but okay. Will she still be playable? I think so, yeah. Will she be as strong as before? No. Damage, Venture. Smart Excavator. Maximum explosion damage decreased from 45 to 40. Drill Dash, that's a nerf. Drill Dash. Initial impact damage decreased from 40 to 30. And Tectonic Shock, this is their ultimate. Ultimate charge cost increased by 10%. Okay, if I can understand the Orisa one, I don't quite understand the Venture one. I have not been, in GM, and in top 500, I have not been seeing a lot of Venture being played. I'll be honest with you. But whenever I see Venture in quick play, you cannot enter a small room. You cannot enter a small room. Venture will just like find a room, camp that room, and then just drill you. Like Venture is super strong in close corridors and stuff. And maybe they're just basing these nerfs on data. You know, maybe. I mean, it would be amazing if they wouldn't base it on data. I think that probably, let's say, I don't know, in quick play or like in ratings lower than GM maybe, Venture probably has a pretty high win rate. Venture's combo is super strong. You cannot get inside a small room. And these nerfs are probably like a direct consequence of that. So, less perks damage. Impact damage, explosion damage. Literally less perks damage, and it's going to take you like a pretty, like 10% longer to get your ultimate with Venture. So, Orisa nerf and Venture nerf. Is that it? Yes, that's it for heroes. Tracer nerf. Maybe Kiriko, maybe Lucio. I don't know. Orisa being nerfed. Okay. Venture being nerfed. I mean, okay. Bug fixes. General, names will no longer be revealed when blocking someone with streamer mode enabled. Okay. Fix the bug that allowed non-leader players to select the requeue button. Fix the lightning issue that caused several sprays to look oversaturated. Maps. Hamamura. Hamamura. Is this a new map? Is this why the patch was like 300 megabytes? Is this a hidden map? Did they leak a new map? Hamamura? Okay. Hanamura. We have fixed an issue with the lightning on Hanamura Assault. This map is now available to play in the Assault arcade mode and in custom games. Okay. Here goes. DVA. Fix the bug that caused some pings from Diva to enter several zeros into the chat. Okay, now that mystery has been solved. Venture. Fixed an issue with Drill Dash that could occur when interacting with Doomfist's Rocket Punch or Orisa's Energy Javelin, sending Venture flying back at a great speed. Okay, so they could fix this bug so it did not become a feature. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. A pretty small patch. Didn't Alex say something about DPS passive being changed? Like, hero updates. Wait, hero updates. I'm not seeing anything. No, we got debated. Refresh. Oh, okay, magic. Why did they? Okay, magic. So, we saw Orisa nerf, we saw Venture nerf, and hero updates. Damage roll passive healing reduction increased from 15% to 20%. Okay, where should I start? One word. Why? The reason why the game felt like this, in my opinion, is because Orisa has been taking over the lobbies nonstop. right? There's like too much damage everywhere, and you're encouraged to play with supports that do massive amounts of healing to keep everybody up. So she does, like, of course, Orisa has a lot of burst damage, but there's a lot of chip damage. Like with Orisa, it's kind of like, bam, we go in, bam, we go in, right? There's no like, Orisa has some explosiveness, but it's not like Reinhardt lands a shatter and then everybody go in and stuff. Or like Amatra uses ult and then everybody just go in. So I don't think that they should have buffed this. This is a change. First, let's see Orisa being nerfed. Let's see how the meta is going to evolve. Is it going to be incredibly tanky tanks and nobody's going to die and you're going to be stuck playing Baptiste nonstop and with Kiriko maybe and stuff? And of course, like, you're not going to feel, if you're playing DPS, you're not going to feel that Orisa dies because it's Orisa. It's Orisa. I don't know about this. 15 to 20%. I personally would have enjoyed. So this is again like this is like an overall buff to every DPS, you know? Obviously, because it affects every DPS. But I think that a game probably, if you watch like a lot of OWCS games and stuff, you're going to see that I think it's, first, let's wait and see how the game feels after the Orisa nerfs. Think it's good. That is a completely unbiased opinion from a DPS main. 25% too high, 15% too little. Orisa a bit overtuned. I think 15% is good. I think 15% is good, just in a non-Orisa meta. Hear me out, chat. I'm doing a prediction. 4 months from now, they're making this 15% again. You hear me? 4 months from now. If, let's say, not in season, 11, in season 12, this is going to be 15%. I can feel it. It was a DPS meta already, I agree with you. 2 weeks? I don't think so. They're just gonna bounce around non-stop. From here to there, from here to there, from here to there, from here to there. Okay, fine. Then to compensate for this, give me more bullets if you don't want to increase my numbers. Damage numbers, lower my cooldowns, make them more impactful, give me more bullets, faster reload speeds, something like that if I'm playing support. Because this, literally what this means as a support is that I will be stuck just healing you non-stop. I'll be playing Bop. It's gonna be Baptiste again. Baptiste again, or play Kiriko, wait for Suzu, and get value out of Fox, and GG, you win the fight. That's it. This is literally gonna be the same strategy. Or Moira. Moira might come back into the meta because of this. You know? Just give it a dive tank. This is, by the way, this is also like a small team component, in my opinion. I think that this is a pretty okay buff to dive comps though. Because if you want to focus somebody, you want to 3-2-1 on somebody, have Tracer plus Winston dive in, you could focus them down. So maybe Ana's going to come back, but why go with Ana when you have to reload? And you have no mobility when you can just go Kiri. So Lucio Kiri, Lucio Bop for supports. Same comps over and over and over and over and over again. Maybe Lucio Moira and some cheese comps, because if Orisa ain't played, then the Ram's going to be played. So, yeah. I don't know about this one. Personally, I would have said wait for Orisa and see what's going to happen. And honestly, chat, with the Venture ones, kind of the same. I don't know why. I mean, we discussed about like why they nerfed the Venture, but I think that the reason why we haven't seen Venture being played that much in GM is because they weren't available for OWCS. You know, maybe this is why players have not been practicing Venture, because they couldn't play Venture in the tournament.